Do you see what this says?
Voorhees.
The last name is Voorhees. He was a judge.
A judge. Well,
Judge Voorhees.
so was Jason. He judged people. Oh, there's a bee. It's just a bee.
That was not okay.
Ah,
It's literally following
it's following me. Let's run from the bees.
It was by you. Do you hear it buzzing?
No.
Oh my God. I'm literally like crying. Jesus. Okay. Well, Voorhees scared the shit out of me just now.
More than 200 years ago, this wasn't just a house. It was an entire working property, with buildings scattered across the land, each serving a different purpose. There were places to live, a separate kitchen where meals were prepared away from the main house, and a blacksmith shop where tools needed for everyday life could be made and repaired. But not everyone who lived and worked on this land experienced life in here the same way. This cabin is a reminder that generations of enslaved men and women and children were also part of this property, and their lives are an important part of its history. The Olivier family story here begins in the late 1700s, when they started acquiring land that would eventually stretch across hundreds of acres. By around 1815, Pierre had built the Creole home that still stands here today. The land was used for cattle, cotton, and indigo before eventually turning to sugar, and as the property changed, so did the house. After Pierre's death, his son Charles took over the house and began transforming the home, enclosing parts of the original porch to create larger rooms. Much of that early construction remains, from the thick brick walls downstairs to the cypress framing and clay and moss they used throughout the upper floors. Walking through these rooms gives you a glimpse of how the house itself changed as one generation gave way to another. But life in Acadian was difficult. Families lived with few of the comforts we take for granted, and so much of everyday life depended on what could be grown, raised, built, or made by hand. Heat, disease, storms, and exhausting physical labor were realities of life here, but those hardships were not experienced equally. Enslaved people endured the realities of life on this land while also being denied the freedom to determine the course of their own lives. Eventually, the Olivier era came to an end, yet the house remained, and in 1934 the property was preserved as part of Louisiana's first state park. Instead of losing another piece of this history, the buildings and the stories connected to them were given a chance to survive. Now you can walk these grounds yourself, explore the historic buildings, visit the museum, and follow nature trails through a landscape that has witnessed generations of change. And maybe that's what makes a place like this so important. History isn't only found inside the beautiful rooms that survived. It's in the kitchen where meals were prepared, the blacksmith shop where people worked, the cabin where people lived, and in the lives of those whose names we may never know. More than 2 centuries later, their world may be gone, but pieces of their stories are still here. We're Nola Chills, and the dead have a lot to say. Follow along with us if you're ready to listen.
The colors are so cute.
It is. I like the yellow and is that orange or red? I don't know.
Like a magenta? Look, the window's open.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can walk through this place.
Let's go. Look, the door's open. Wait, look how low down this is. Were people tiny?
Yeah, people were a lot smaller back in the day. Oh, that's
how
what
they
they
make the
did
walls.
for insulation. Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is real actual clay. Look, they have the hair and everything in there.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Could you imagine having to insulate your house? Well, actually, I'd rather insulate a house with that than actual insulation. You ever touch
That actually
insulation?
probably works better.
Yeah, insulation is itchy. Yeah. This is cool.
This is kind of reminding me of the Acadian village we walked through.
It does remind you of Acadian village. Look at his desk. I want a desk like this to edit on.
This page from the brand book in the St. Martin Parish Courthouse shows the brand registered in 1804 by Charles Oliver, who owned this property. Okay. Dang.
Look at you reading. This is freaking awesome, guys.
This is
such a
unique experience. Like,
why do they have the coolest places outside of New Orleans? You ever notice that?
I love. Do you hear this?
Oh yeah. Huh.
Is that an old church pew?
Yeah, it is.
Huh. I wonder when that was built.
We should have brought the REM pod.
The ghost stuff.
Yeah.
Oh look, that's the
Oh
old fan
yeah,
thing
look at that.
with the string. This is so unique.
It's a little bitty bed.
That is tiny.
I bet it was miserable sleeping in this house in the summertime.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, it's almost 100 degrees right now.
You would literally have to open all the windows like it is just so you get a breeze in here, and then you might as well just sleep outside. You know, it kind of reminds you of Destrehan.
Kind of, yeah. Oh, look up here. This is kind of a nice view, right?
Yeah. It is a nice view.
I wonder if she was one of the owners. Louis Antoine Colas. Look at that. That's a portrait. 1833 to 1901. Maria Oliver. I think she might be the daughter. Oh, look. And then this is another Oliver. That must be, is that her brother or her husband maybe?
I don't know.
I think these are family portraits of the owners or something.
Yeah, this is cool.
Maria and Charles. Yeah, because this must be what?
This must be the men's parlor room.
And that one was the ladies' parlor with
Yeah,
the day bed and the couch.
Because they usually had them separated.
Yes. And then that was probably the man and the lady of the house. Oh, this is like the master bedroom, I guess. Oh, look there. Yeah, you can see the insulation window right there.
Look at that. Well, that's a potty.
I know.
What were those called again?
That's not a chamber pot.
Nah, I know it's not a chamber pot. They killed me
It's
in the
a
comments
wash
for that.
bin or something. But look at this old baby baby cradle.
Yeah, you would fit in it.
Stop.
You're small enough for it.
Oh, is that one of those hair decorations?
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. You know, people collect those.
I was going to say, I wonder if people still make those.
This bed is freaking awesome. I would sleep in that bed. Well, maybe not this one. I would want the bed frame.
And look, it's got the roller pin on the backboard.
Oh, to flatten it out.
To flatten out
Yeah.
the moss filled.
That is just crazy. The things
like,
people
mattress.
did back in the day, it's like, it makes sense. Like,
The
why don't we...
craftsmanship behind, like, who would have, I mean, they obviously came up with a clever way to have, like, a rolling pin for the bed. That
Yeah.
it's hidden. You don't even notice it.
I think all the mattresses were stuffed back then.
They were stuffed with the moss
Yeah.
from the trees.
Yeah.
Ooh, you feel it slanting?
Yeah. Look at the old
The kid would
toys.
roll out of the bed here. I mean, the way it's leaning. Wake up and the kid's on the floor. Oh, look at this. Children's stories of the 1850s.
Oh, yeah.
The two sisters, the old Mother Mitten and her funny kitten, the adventures of Mr. Tom Plump, and the funny book. I have never heard of any of these stories. This one's about a cat and a dog.
A cat and a dog, like cat dog.
They have a manner and morals book for kids too here to teach them morals.
They need that nowadays.
Wait, this is actually crazy. How to behave. The things my parents bid me do, let me attentively pursue. Be kind and gentle in your manners. Do always what your parents bid you. Pleasant face. General rules of etiquette, never point at another person. This is so interesting. I want a copy of this. This is definitely like a smaller plantation house that we've toured.
I like the yellow and the green.
The yellow, the green, and that like pinkish color or whatever that is. You have a schoolhouse with the school colors. These are like the primary colors.
It kind of does remind you of a schoolhouse.
This is a kitchen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they always had the kitchens away from the main house.
Right, that way in case it caught fire, that we wouldn't burn the house down.
Yeah. Man. That's
Imagine
crazy.
cooking in this little tiny hot room.
Especially when it's 100 degrees outside.
The fireplace is going, right, to add
Look
to
at
the
this.
already hot.
To
Muddle stuff or
Yeah.
grind stuff down.
That's crazy.
Oh look, if you need to use the outhouse, it's back there.
I actually might use the outhouse.
I wonder if you actually can use it. I'm not gonna try, but I wonder if anybody has. I really like the fact that you can just like
Freely explore?
yeah, just go and
Without
do
a
your
tour
own
guide or
thing.
anything? Yeah.
Oh look, guest cottage, petite maison.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably butchering these words because I don't speak French. But
This is
Okay,
a
so if
nice
they had
guest house.
a guest, they would stay here.
Yeah. Okay. This is cute. I
That is
dig it.
cute.
I dig it.
This is nicer than the kids' room.
This is nicer than our room.
I mean, yeah. There's like like
It's
words.
a birdhouse.
Yeah, but there's like words engraved on the side of it.
I don't know.
You can't read it. Evangeline. This word says Evangeline right there.
Oh, okay.
You see? But what does this say? It's 1, 2, 3 words underneath.
I don't know. It's old, that's for sure.
I don't even know how I noticed that.
Look, it's a blacksmith shop.
That's really cool.
That is cool. I've always wanted to learn French and how to speak Italian.
I think in kindergarten I started learning how to count in French.
This is cool.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, when my dad went to horseshoeing school, they taught him how to actually make horseshoes.
Really?
That's why they call farriers blacksmiths, because back in the day, they would have to make everything by hand.
That's cool.
Now-
Pass Trail.
How do you say it?
I probably got it so wrong.
Say it.
Pass. You know why it's called the Pass? Because you're gonna get attacked as you pass through the freaking woods with bees. I guarantee you. Watch.
Yeah.
Poison ivy. Shut
Now,
up.
why would you have poison ivy at a historical place? Okay?
It's literally labeled. It
Yeah.
says don't touch.
Yeah, don't touch it. Nikki always wanted to grow up to be a farmer, guys.
Is it magnolia?
I love the magnolia trees.
It's a butterfly. It's black. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. You're beautiful.
Aww.
I want you obsessed with me like that girl in the movie Obsession. And her name was Nikki also.
No. Don't do that.
Dead End Road. Guys, just so y'all know, the dead has a lot to say.
Follow us if you're ready to listen.
Like Nikki said. Acadian cabin. Say it again.
What is it again? Hold on. La cabane acadienne.
Do it in a Cajun accent.
That was.
That's your Cajun accent? This is cool.
There's a wasp over there. Holy shit, by the window.
This is freaking cool. It's like
This is the bedroom right here.
a peace pipe right here.
Well, I mean, they grow herbs.
Yeah, and they live in a cabin in the woods. Oh, that's a tiny ass bed.
That's what I said. This tiny room. I would not sleep in there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
They got some fishing nets.
this is, but it's old.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is going on, guys? My name is Frankie. This is Nikki. We are NOLA Chills. We are actually in St. Martinville, like we said previously. If you like stuff like this, self-guided tours, historic locations, haunted locations, abandoned locations, we do it all. Subscribe, drop some likes, turn the bell on so you don't miss anything, and you can check out our link tree to find out where else we're at, because we are on all platforms. So follow us if you're ready to listen. You too.
I will. I already subscribed, so.
She did.